All right, we should be live. Um, Good morning, good morning. So today I am watching quite a few tickers in play right now. This highlighted list, as you guys can see right now. And I am looking to add on some of these. Give me a second here. So Apple, I'm looking to get long, possibly short as well if we break this uptrend line. To me, this is a breakout pullback still. It's not the best anymore because of how choppy it is, so I have small orders. And I have fancies on everything, which means basically a small order until I like it, and then I'll start sizing in. PLTR is a good example. I have a larger fantasy on that one right now, and I will add to it. AMD, I'm looking for a breakout pullback, getting long at 243. Amazon, I'm looking for a breakout pullback. Starters at 43, 42, somewhere around there. APP, trying to get long a little bit in this channel here. I've been avoiding it, and today I might crack. But I am trying to get it a little bit long for a pop. If it fails, it'll be great because then it'll be an obvious short to me, and I'd like to start shorting on pops. Boeing, 210 is the key area for me. CVS, 81 is a key area. F, 1250s is where I want to get long at. GM, I like to get long in the 66s. I know it's holding the 67s, but I prefer the 66s over anything. IBM, I have an order here at 299 fancy. I'd love to see if we get to 280, but I doubt it. If we start to break down and pop, it could be, a nice potential short. Right now, I'm mostly long bias, so it's a breakout pullback type of play. So we'll see. I have a very small order currently, a fancy on IBM, trying to see if we can, if we end up holding this area. I'd like to be in it. IREN, this one, I was right yesterday. I shorted it, covered down here, and then I got chopped up the other day, going long all right here. And took quite a few losses, ended up being red in the morning, but then ended up green later at the end of the day, which I went over in the watch list, or actually in Discord channel, which is free. So just join the free Discord. I don't know why you're not there. But then, it popped up. I actually got long again right here, full size, and made it all back and some. So thankfully, sorry, not all back, most of it. But now I'm trying to get long again. Trying to get long in the 61s. KMB, just having an alert at 108 right now. KVU, trying to get long at 1560s. Meta, I'm mostly short bias, but it's overextended to the downside. I like to potentially do a counter trend trade for a long. I do have shorts at 650. Nvidia is pretty interesting. Ideally, I like to see a nice pullback. But then if we do break this area and show some type of formation, I might get short. So we'll see. Oracle, I am short bias. That's the only bias I have. PLTR, again, I'm already long on this. As you guys see, I am looking for this to ideally pop back up to the 200s. Yeah, at least up to the 200s. That would be ideal. We'll see. We'll see if we get that. I'll sell half of what I have right now if we do get up to the 200s. But, again, we'll see if that happens. QCOM, I'm trying to get long in the 173s. Roblox, I am also trying to get long, or sorry, I'm trying to get short, but this is another one. It's kind of overextend to the downside, so I may be looking for a reverse trend here. Counter trend play. Roku, I am long bias as well. Again, this one, I am trying to get some here at 105.60 and then 103s. RTX, ideally some at 172s. WDC, sometimes at 137. So those are my main watches. We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm looking at all of these as well to see if they do anything and set up later. Like this one actually looks like it might be. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Then we got coin that's, if it starts to crack, it could be a nice short. And you can see my orders just slightly, you can see that I'm getting in trades just slightly over my head here. And if I'm up an R, down an R, and so forth. I'm going to take it kind of, I say this, my goal is to take it kind of easy today to get to the streaming process. It took me a little while to get set up, but we'll see. We'll see. I have an order here at 190 just to see. But we'll see how this one sets up. Halamiz, congrats on level 2, brother. That's awesome. In the chat, the player, good job on level 2. Keep grinding. AP and Discord. Morning, 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 everybody. Good morning. What ended up saving me yesterday was UNH. Believe it or not, I was long. I got long right here with tight risk, just risking here, and sold it all up here. That really made me green yesterday, which got lucky because I would have been red, but it wasn't. So thankfully, we're green. During the first for sure, my priority is my own trading. I'll be focusing on that. When I do have time, I might answer some questions. So feel free to ask questions. Join the free Discord. I'm more active there. I tried to add more on PLTR. I did, but I tried to add even more, but it did not happen. IBM, looks like we're getting a little bounce here. I'll possibly add some more on this play, but I'm gonna give it some time. I don't want to rush into things here. If I do add more, it will be tight risk add. And let it prove itself. Roku, got a small piece so far. Ideally, we get a pull to 103. PLTR, it looks like I was able to get that ad after all. Looks like app got me in. And we'll see what happens there. I think I'm going to be wrong on this one, but again, I'm happy if this ends up failing. I'd love to get short. But if it pushes, I mean, this thing typically does push pretty nicely. PLTR. Now we're getting more of a pull on PLTR. So I might have been too aggressive on that, and that's okay. The SPY crack out? No, not yet. So IBM, we're getting a nice pull here. We'll let it do its thing. PLTR, same thing. Roku, same thing. So everything's pulling against me. So NVIDIA is now touching that 200 level that I was interested in. So we'll see what happens. To me, this is the most important level, the 195.80s, this whole zone. But we'll see. Roku coming down to the more important level to me. I think it's 103 zone. I'd love to get long more down here. Probably going to be wrong on APP here. Already took some off. I have a small piece left. Add a little bit more to PLTR. Interesting. Roku hit my order but didn't get executed. That sucks. Oh, I missed it by just a few pennies. Let's move that order up a little bit. Coin looks like it might be holding this area. I'm going to do a small play here in a minute. I feel like it may be failing this uptrend line that we had earlier. We just did a small tight risk add or tight risk play. It's not a big deal. It could end up working out well, but for now, we'll see how it goes. If this is the day we're cracking and we can have a pretty nice pull at 36s. But it could easily just absorb and push all the way back up because we are testing this level. I buy IBM starting to have a push here. I might be adding to that one here soon. INTC. I just got small risk on that one, so I'll let it play out. PLTR, I have a feeling that one's going to be wrong. PLTR starting to get a pop, which is nice. Just sold a small piece. It's not working out the best in terms of what I thought it would do. But just trying to take my time. I sold more. And I might have to sell even more here in a minute. Because it's not acting the way I liked it after all. I like to get, I'm definitely still interested in getting long again. But I need a pull again to 186s. It's unfortunate that my size was not the best. So it is what it is. But I can't force things. If I force anything, then I'm definitely going to be in a bad spot. And right now, I'm very comfortable. I'm going to add if we get a little drop. Still long bias on this. It was the one I had the most size on, and because of how I got my size, I didn't want to risk. It just, the patterns evolve, right? And when they evolve, I don't have time to explain all that. When they evolve, you got to adjust. If we can get another pull here to 103, I'm going to get more. Okay. APP is starting to look like it was just going to soak, but we'll see. I want to see what happens after. I'm going to add a little bit more to this for now. IBM is starting to hold as well. I'm going to try to add some more to that. INTC. Looks like we're starting to hold that area. So now I want to add some more. And I'll put a stop on that ad. Probably just right above this area. Let me see. Actually, no, I'll just add. So we'll see what happens. If we get a pull to 37.50s, I'll know because I'll cover some. But ideally, we get a pull to 37s, 36s. So I'll put an order at 37 as well. And then let's go to PLTR. So PLTR, we're still holding up. Ideally, we get a pull. We did, but we didn't get me in. I had an order at 187, and it missed me by 29 cents, which is great. But that's trading. So Roku, looks like it got me out of half at my target up here. And again, I didn't get my size, my full size, but that's okay. I like how I'm trading today so far. This one, ideally, I can get some more if we get a little dip. But there isn't anything like that's amazing where I want to get like, you know, full size and and take my time right now. Other than this one could work out pretty well if it starts to go in my favor. PLTR, you know, if we can get a pull and get more size, that'll be nice. Roku, ideally, we can get a push to 108, but ideally before that, we get another pull. I'm going to increase that order. All right. How's everyone doing who's in the Discord channel? Just curious if you're in the Discord channel, message in the Discord right now in the day trading room that you're watching. I'm very curious who's watching right now. Oh, it looks like the SPY just broke above 677. So that's interesting to me as well. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure. I think a lot of longs might start to work in my favor here. No, INTC might be stopping me out here soon. PLTR, we're starting to get more of a push here. Same with Roku. I'm going to take some forward. Still trying to add to IBM, but we're getting no pulls right now. INTC. Yeah, I think we're going to get stopped out. I have a stop just above the 25 zone. And now we're getting that push on PLTR. Same with Roku. The urge to just start hitting with size everything is there, especially when trading live. So I'm putting a forceful effort to like slow down here. Which could be hurting me. I definitely think it's not helping. Yeah, the only one I was really wanting to add size was PLTR, and it's unfortunately I took it off up here, but that's because that was part of the plan. If I got it in size here, it missed my full size order, and that's okay. No big deal. So now we're just waiting. But to me, that was the best opportunity. I could even still get more, so I'm just letting it do its thing. Ideally, we get it like finally like some type of pullback. But to me, this is just like going straight up. We had this pullback here that missed my order by 29 cents to get my size, and that happens. But it doesn't mean I'm going to trade it poorly. I'm not going to execute. At least I'm trying not to. What's up? What's up, Vin? Congrats on level 2. What's up, Halamiz app? Player, Kevin, WRC, Swing Trader. So now we're just hanging out. I'm waiting. Let's see. To me, let's see. Apple is interesting. Boeing, okay, PE, Cypher. I regret not getting long here. I was debating about getting long at 20s, but I thought 22 was a target. And I just thought it was too close. I thought risk reward was kind of shitty. There's so much resistance everywhere. but it ended up working. Coin ended up holding that nice uptrend line. I'm not a part of that. Circle, we're getting that pop. Now, to me, this could have been a nice counter trend play, but it just went straight up. So, INTC is still trying to fight to hold. I do think, we'll see what happens. This is the type of play where even though I'm risking small size initially, if it ends up working because if it's a tight risk type of situation, it could end up paying out. Same thing with this play. This is when I was looking for 61s, but this one ended up holding at 63s, and that, man, it's been very choppy. It's been very choppy. PLTR just sold some more. It just hit high a day. Meta attempting to bounce right now, but it's having some resistance. I might be getting long this if we get any nice pulls. We'll see. NVIDIA ended up holding that. I could see why I might take a small stab at that. I just took a small piece for now. But there isn't anything like great for me. Well, from what I see, I don't see anything that great. I am interested in UNH again. Excuse me. Let's see. I think we'll get a pull here soon on some of these plays. I'm really hoping we do. INTC is starting to fail, which is interesting. I like seeing that. I covered a small piece, just a small piece. I'm looking for it to continue downward. And now that we're working, really, at this point, anything above this 325, I got to get out. It looks like this resistance right here that I ignored is working. This resistance at 194. It's got me concerned. It is older resistance, but it's still, I thought we could get a nice pop because we went straight up, pull, dramatic gap down. We can get a nice recovery. We'll see. I mean, I still think we should be able to break this 194. But who knows? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm still looking. I'm still staying long right now. I have a stop. But depending on how it acts, I mean, now if it starts to break down, I may just get out of it just because now we've tried twice to break out. And that's kind of changed things. Ideally, we get a hold of in this 190 zone. I'll put an order out there just so I know that we got there. Just in case, I don't want to miss that. Roku, excuse me very much. What was that one I was interested in? Shit, I forgot the ticker. Circle. Yeah, it's still acting as resistance pretty well. Hey, Triforce. Thanks, brother. You're the best, man. Yeah, I'm looking at chat right now. I appreciate it, brother. I don't look at it too much because now I'm focused. You know how I can interrupt your own. Well, maybe not you, but trading takes a lot of mental focus for me. So you need to come to Texas, come visit me. You have my cell phone number too, man. You can always text me. He seems so much happier right now. I love this photo. All right. We're getting a nice little pull on Nvidia here. This thing's not moving at all. IBM's pulling back some. See, this is a straight up push, so that's kind of. I expect us to have a nice little pull on this before I start adding any real size to that. We are at an interesting level as well. It's hitting my prime time right now, so just according to my rules, I gotta definitely look at that. All right, we're getting a little pop on INTC again. Maybe an opportunity to add back what I covered. There we go. I mean, I feel like this is now I'm on the right track on this one, so I kind of want to add a little bit more. I'm going to add some more if we get kind of like a big push here. That's a really nice push. And just add some more. Go back to NVIDIA here. Nothing I like. Okay. Well, excuse me. I thought Ford would start to move, but it's like it's literally doing nothing. I just want to see what happens when we start to break above 301.50 on that one. And add a little bit more up here. Let me just make sure it's not too much risk that I'm not comfortable with. All right, we'll let INTC work or not work. Now it's definitely the size I want for a nice tight risk ad. That's not like a really great setup for me, but it's enough to where if I lose, not a big deal, but it could nicely move the needle if it ends up working. I do like the setup. Those are a little tricky sometimes. These little uptrend line cracks. So we'll see. PLTR, let's see if it continues. I had an order at 190 as I mentioned, and it didn't get executed because we didn't get to it. So it missed my full size order here as I mentioned. And then it missed my other order here. So it's just going to continue without me. And that's the one I wanted my size. It's unfortunate. Roku. Whoa, what is that? Roku. The price change. Oh, whoa, that's trippy. Adding up here would be, I just wouldn't feel good. It'd just be kind of like a chase ad. So all right, so let me go over some of these plays and why I'm playing them in detail, because that's what's important. To me, this is a nice, really good channel here. If you look on the daily, it's pretty clear on the daily. So I was playing the channel. I avoided it this day and it worked right away. So, and this day as well, it worked. It had hit the channel and came right back down. So today I was trying to do the same thing, buy the channel for a push. Although this one, it's not working out that great today. Today we actually broke. So if we broke convincingly, I would be going short. But to me, I think that was just like a quick little break. Ford, I'm probably I'm definitely gonna cut half off because I don't like it too much. But I do like the breakout pullback setup. So right now, ideally, my ideal entry was the 1250s for better risk reward. I took some because we held here, so I'm still gonna hold it for the low of day. IBM. Again, this was a little choppy, right? A breakout pullback. It's a little bit more choppy. It's probably why I'm not getting too aggressive on it, but it's definitely a breakout pullback, so I'm watching it. I'm in it, obviously. INTC, this is the trickiest one, I think. I mean, this is a nice channel that just broke. You can see right there, we got a nice channel that's broken. But even though we broke that area, we held this 3780s, kinda, right? And if I zoom in here, we're holding this nice little downtrend line. So we have multiple things lining up on this play right now. We have the big picture uptrend line crack. We have support crack. We have an uptrend line. So that's what's got me a little bit more comfortable risking more size on this. Not big size at all, but size enough to where it could end up paying out quite well. And I actually might be adding some more right now. And this is a tight risk ad at 38. Let's say 38.15. What is this? 38.11. So for about half, I'll end up covering at 38.11-ish. And that's because it presented a really nice opportunity just now. I have multiple things lining up as I was going over that with you. But these can be tricky. NVIDIA, this one, I'm long right now, but small. And I don't even know if it's going to work. I could see it popping all the way down to 201 again. So we'll see. We will see. We will definitely see. But to me, big picture, this is a breakout pullback. Again, look at this breakout. I wanted it down to 196s. But we had this little channel for me, so that's why I'm playing the channel a little bit, but not much risk because that's not the play I'm looking at. PLTR, it looks like it's working quite nicely. I'm a little upset, sure, because I sold quite a bit right here. Kind of nervous because I'm trading live, to be honest, but I want to get used to it, so that's part of it. I wish I just would have sold half right here instead of more than half. I think I sold more than half. Yeah, a little bit more than half. And I didn't even get the size I wanted, so it's what it is. We'll let it do its thing. I still have some on it, so Roku, same thing. Oh, sorry. PLTR. Why do I like this play? Breakout pullback. Look at that. Very clean breakout pullback. Very clean. Very clean. Very hard to ignore. Roku, breakout pullback. Today is just the day of breakout pullbacks, apparently. So we'll see. Yeah, so today's gonna be a very slow day. That's unfortunate. What is what it is. My focus today is mostly to trade live. So app. I'm adding some more on this one. Yep, NVIDIA, I do anticipate this pulling back pretty nicely here at 201. I have an ad on that one just to alert me mostly, but we'll see. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask in the Discord. Um, in the day trading room would work. And I'm happy to, go over anything while we're just sitting here waiting. I'm going to go use the bathroom and wait for the questions to come in. All right. So When something gets near the B zone, is it always a mean reversion play? No, nah, not at all. Um, that is not correct. It just it happens to be today, right? Every day's different. Some days it's not like that. But no, to answer your question, that's not correct. I wonder what. Still doing saying. Damn. POTR was the best play of the day. It was my main focus, and that's okay. I should have added way more size down here. I had orders. Don't get me wrong. It missed my order by like a penny. What was it? Right here. It was my full size, but it is what it is. It missed it by 25 cents. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sometimes you nail the trade and you have a great trade, and I still nail the trade. It's just not with the size I want it. But that's common. Not a question. Just wanted to say thanks for the guidance with PLTR trade. I had the same lines on my chart, and seeing you having the same idea really helps get confidence in the play. Oh man, congrats, dude! I love it. You nailed it. Good stuff, man. Good job, Halamis. This chart looks great. Good shit, dude. Better than mine. We had the same entry on your first entry, which is my third. Ah, good for you, man. I'm glad you did that. I'm proud of you. You've been rocking it, man. I love it. Well, we have the exact same executions for the most part. I'll post it later. It's funny. That's great. I love seeing that. you know, I'm just being patient with this play. To me, I think we could still go much further. My ideal is at least 200. And I mean, if we fell here, it's because I ignored that, but I thought that wasn't that important. Um, but then if we really start to get going here, you know, yeah, 200, 202s, this area, 201s. I appreciate you, man. You've been really studying the pop system, how it means, and you've been killing it, dude. So good shit. The player, was that a question for me? Just curious. I didn't want to just answer something that wasn't for me. Well, one, no, that doesn't look like a question. Sorry, buddy. Vin, does that answer your question? Do you have specifics or? Um, let's see. Oh, Vin. You know, I like pullbacks. That's probably because that's just what I'm really good at. So I focus on that, sure, but that isn't how it works. How do I explain this? I mean, there are many plays where I play breakout pullbacks on a downtrend line, right? Or we can even say INTC, right? INTC, you know, if this was a mean reversion play, I'd be going long right now, right? Because this is just pulling down instead of short, but I'm shorting this. So there's an example. And this is a B zone right here, this 3780. So, and I still, you know, look, I could easily be wrong in this, and that's fine. But I mean, that's just an example, right? Are you kidding me? I missed my order again. Oh, what is this? 20118. I have an order at 20115, 3 pennies, whatever. Whatever. We're getting close to 11 o'clock. I'm sorry. Yeah, 11 o'clock. We're getting out of APP. I took what it could give me for today. I don't even know if it was anything on that. Zero, yeah. Pretty much took the loss on half and took the gain on half. But I don't really like it anymore. Things are just slow right now. Yeah, I also took some off of PLTR up here. Looks like this area is proven to be resistance. Yeah, I'm not happy with how I executed size today, but I know it's to be expected, especially with a day where I'm streaming. So because this one, I is what it is. I made that mistake of ignoring this area, and then the one Roku just came straight down to 103 and then popped to my target 105, and should have, woulda, coulda, right? But I got what I got. It's no big deal. Today looks like for now it could be a break even sort of day, is what I'm anticipating. But we still got time. I mean, we still got things happening. Ugh. Adding some more shares to IBM. F is looking like I'm gonna get stopped out here. It's at low a day. But we'll see. IBM already added. INTC, it looks like we're starting to get that pullback, which is good. Been waiting on this. You just see a small cover to itch. We have an order down here. Let's see, 37.60, 37.55, just to alert me that we're about to crack low a day. And then we got an order at 37, just in case we get a big washout. NVIDIA getting further pull after showing resistance. And again, like, this isn't my main focus in terms of, like, as I went over this multiple times, my ideal entry is down here. So I'm hoping we get a nice pull. Yesterday, the best plays came in the afternoon, late morning, late afternoon, or afternoon, late morning and early afternoon. So that could happen today as well. Looking at Ford, I could end up adding more size, but we'll see. No, I wouldn't say I'm scalping. Sometimes it ends up being scalping. And make sure to join the Discord because I'm not really looking at the YouTube chat at the moment. But I wouldn't say it's scalping. It is scalping, yes, but it's not the intention, right? Sometimes my rules, I'm going to have to, unfortunately, it's going to be a scalp because of whether I executed poorly that day, I ignored something, or the chart evolves and something happens. Like, that's trading. The goal is for the big move, right? But because things are not really moving that big right now, I mean, we haven't had like a big runner yet. I mean, at least out of all the plays I'm watching, we haven't seen one of them, right? So yeah, it happens, man. Sometimes it's a scalp day, but that's not my. Hopefully that makes sense. It's not my thought process. Like, for example, the reason I covered Roku, all of it here, is because I could tell I was getting emotional. Because I was holding half of my shares, even though this was my target. Like, if I got full size here, I would have been so happy getting all of it out right here. But because I didn't get my full size, I was trying to fight it and trying to hold some for a bigger move. And so I just took it all off. And, you know, it happened to be a scalp because of the size that I took, not because of the play. PLTR, I oversized too much here, ignoring this level. And took more size here and then had a big order, which missed it, and go rewatch it, as I mentioned. And if that would have got executed, then I would have sold half here and been a really good day there. But, you know, sometimes it happens. I mean, I'm not perfect. So, but that's not the goal. Again, that's not the goal. A good question, but not the goal. I put out some orders around 280. Okay. Vin, you said I pointed out Dave earlier. I don't know. Oh, is that a stock? Dave? D-A-V-E? Oh, okay. You pointed out stock earlier this morning as being a play like Irene. Would you agree or no? I put out some orders around 280 but never got filled. Let me just analyze this the way I would. I don't, without that. First off, I would never play this because this is average days, not even 300,000. Like, that's so poor volume for me. I'd never play it. So this wouldn't be a play for me because there's just not enough people playing it where we'll have good structure. We can see here, we just pop fell. I mean, I don't know. You could have played it, sure, but not for me. This one to me, what was that? INTC just got filled on some more. Yeah, this is not that type of play, only because the volume. Remember, in my pop system, there is a volume requirement. But this is not it. I wouldn't trade. If you forced me to kind of give you an idea, but it wouldn't work, right? This strategy doesn't work for this. I'd be looking to get long some here if it built some nice structure, which it didn't. Or if it didn't and pull here, I get some long here, but it didn't. So this is ugly. Sorry. It's just not for me. The average volume AP that I like when it comes to a stock that I'm interested in is at least an average 3 million per day, every day in at least the last 3 months. Like 3 million every day, minimum. When it comes to my mid and large caps. When it comes to small caps, which I do trade, I'm not looking at any right now, which I wonder what small caps are moving. It's a different story. Oh, that just spiked out of nowhere. Nice. All right, so we got NVIDIA pulling back. INTC testing low a day once again. I could cover a little bit bigger here, which I'm about to, only because time of day. We're at 11 o'clock. This is prime time for things to reverse. It's part of my time of day rules in the pop system. Make sure you read that for you guys who do have that, like Vin, Halamise. But I'm still holding quite a bit. Only covered 25% right here, just about. I'm more so want to hold for the move because this hasn't even started yet. If it starts and really starts to pull, you know, we're going to get a pull to 36, which is $2 a share, which would make it a pretty decent day. So we'll see. I might add to forward too here in a minute. I added some back to forward, what I had initially. Not much, just added a little small piece. I don't anticipate forward moving much at all. I mean, volume's kind of shit. All right, let's see what else is happening. General Motors as well. That's interesting. See the structure of VM4 and VIN? This is an interesting. I normally probably wouldn't take this, but this structure looks pretty good. Yeah. Risk reward looks like shit though. Come on, INTC, just tank for us. Meta end up holding that 640 zone. What I like about Meta though, we're holding, we consolidate and push, especially after having, what is this, multiple days of red after a huge gap down. Meta I am interested in, but let's see. Again, this is a low odds play. Because it's a counter trend type of play, we do see what we held resistance here. So I probably won't touch this, but it is something that I may end up getting along at some point. Maybe do a tight risk type of play. I took a small starter. IBM, I took the ads off just now. Still in this play. Just took the ads off. Alexis, what do I think about JPM? To me, it's, I don't know. I mean, I really don't see it as a play for me. If anything, I mean, we definitely have resistance here at 312, so maybe a short up here, but I don't see a play for me. Overall, it's also still potentially a long because we have a nice downtrend line breakout pullback into this zone. So long bias, but also could be a short here at 312. That's what I think about JPM for today, at least. I'm going to add some more on this play right here. I added some more to Meta, just tight risk ads. This is another one where it could pay out because Meta's a big mover, especially if it catches people off guard here. Let things do what they need to do. I got nothing else right now. Actually, let's just keep looking around. PLTR is starting to look like it's using this as resistance right now. We also have a nice little uptrend line that's formed. And forming lower highs. So this is interesting to me, even though 93 to 90s. Risk reward kind of is garbage if you are going to short it, but mostly long bias on that play. I closed out Meta. I'm ignoring my charts here, and that's because I'm bored. So I'm deleting that. So INTC looks like it might be the main focus today. Let's see if we can get a nice pull to 36s. We're already in it. And we want to pull 37s. Hmm. What's going on, people? Nah, just hanging out. Just hanging out. Slow day for me. Missed the best play with size already. Um, but now just sitting back, letting these positions not work or work. INTC is the one I have the most size in right now, which I really hope we start to get a nice pull here. Because now I'm definitely confident in this play. I definitely want to add more size if I can to this type of play. Because now I'm not questioning, is this definitely an uptrend line crack? Now I believe it is. So at this point now I can start to get full size. And ideally we get a nice pop, but we'll see. It's bathroom time. Be right back. All right. All right. If you're wondering, what is he doing? I'm literally just reading emails, paying bills, just doing that kind of stuff. Not worried about trading because it's got to be focused. Let the place play or not play out. I do trade small caps. I'm very picky on them, but I do trade them. So you just gotta be. I'm just really picky on them. So if I see one that's like popping off, then maybe I'll attack it. But I don't see anything popping off right now. Yeah, man, no worries, brother. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. I'm working my way to try to do this as often as I'd like, but it's hard. I mean, it impacted it's just hard trading in front of people. It's way harder. For those who don't agree, haven't done it yet, for sure. Jay, I go both long and short. But yeah, I'd say for the most part, mostly short on those, but I do both. We got no runners that are holding up right now. Everything is just kind of garbage. Kind of garbage. What's everybody else trading right now? Because it's slow for me. Vin, how are his swings going, man? Any good swings out there? I haven't even looked. And by the way, for those who aren't aware, make sure you are in the Discord. It's free. And eventually, we may change that because we want to block all these stupid bots we get. Man, we get tons of bots who want to sell random shit and scam people. So we may do something where it's like $1 to join the Discord just because those bots. But that's something I'm working on. But for the most part, it is free right now, and you should join. And there's that nice pull to 190. This is a good example. Like if you could have got like a tight risk type of ad, like you get size right here, 192, 90s. But the odds of it you getting stopped out are high. But size just slightly above, then you get a nice pull. But to me, I don't like playing like that too much. Although we are doing that with INTC. We did that. And we'll see if it works. Denny's nice, Mason. Nice, Chris. Good job. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let my plays work or not work. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm just gonna. It's just definitely slow. I'm glad I did this today for you guys. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll talk more soon in the future. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe.